Are you frustrated because you're not getting the job interviews you deserve? If so, stay tuned because I have 5 simple tips for you that will help you land almost any job interview. Hi there, I'm Heather Austin from ProfessorAustin.com and the Career Club on Facebook. And on this channel, I teach simple solutions to help you launch a career you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. I know how frustrating it is to submit an online application that goes nowhere. Over the years, I've quickly learned that getting a job interview comes down to one thing: knowing the right people. So let's jump into the 5 steps that you can use today that will help you land almost any job interview. Tip number 1, clean up your social profile. According to a survey done by SHRM, the Society of Human Resource Management, 84% of organizations use social media to find talent. Your social profiles can be a huge asset to your career search. Here's a couple action steps that you can take today to clean up your social profiles. First, you want to make sure you check your privacy settings. Although it's important to be visible enough for employers to find you, you don't want to expose too much information. Hiring managers like to see profile details such as work history, education, special skills, and location. Meanwhile, you can keep friends, photos, and other aspects of your timeline private. Another thing you can do today to clean up your social profile is to delete any unnecessary or inappropriate photos and posts. Remember to also remove any inappropriate photos that you are tagged in. And it doesn't hurt to let friends and family know that social media is a big part of your job search. And you could go as far as cleaning up posts with poor grammar or punctuation. A good rule of thumb here is to remove anything that you wouldn't want a potential employer to find. Another tip when it comes to cleaning up your social profiles is to update your introduction and about sections. This is one of the first places that employers go to see if you are a good fit. These sections should reflect your best written content and should highlight skills that are in demand and any characteristics that you have that make you unique. This leads us to tip number 2, revitalize your LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn is the world's largest professional network with over 500 million users. According to Adweek, 87% of recruiters use LinkedIn as their #1 hiring tool. Think of your LinkedIn profile as your online resume and one of the quickest ways to reach potential employers. Make sure it is up to date and optimized for keyword searches. To help you revitalize your LinkedIn profile, I've created a resource just for you. It's called the 10-point LinkedIn Optimizer cheat sheet, and I'll link it up in the description for you. This leads us to tip number 3, get your career documents in order. This includes your resume, your cover letter, and even your list of references. When it comes to your resume, remember you only have 6 seconds to grab the attention of your audience. One of the best ways to make your resume stand out is to include a personal branding profile right at the top below your name and contact information. For more information on how to create the perfect personal branding statement, I've created a video just for you, and I'll provide a link in the description below. Also, make sure you have a really good list of references. Include at least 3 business professionals that can vouch for you and give a good statement or testimony about you as a person and how awesome you are. This leads us to tip number 4, conduct informational interviews. This tip has worked for me time and time again. In fact, I was hired for one of my teaching positions because I conducted an informational interview. So here's the story. After my oldest son was born, I wanted to transition from the corporate world into a position that allowed a little bit more flexibility. I knew that I loved teaching, so I contacted a department chair at a large university in my area. He agreed to sit down for 15 minutes and do an informational interview with me. During the interview, I asked him, what can I do now so that in 1 year I can teach for you in your department? Well, 1 hour later, I was offered a teaching position and was teaching in the classroom 4 weeks after that. The department chair told me later that my resume would have never made it past the applicant tracking system that they had in place. On his desk, he had over 200 resumes printed out. The candidates had come from schools like Harvard, MIT, Yale, and that just wasn't me. But because I showed initiative and a willingness to do what it takes to get the job done, he hired me on the spot. This leads us to tip number 5. Network, network, network. Networking is one of the best ways to build relationships. These relationships lead to referrals, and many businesses today hire based on recommendations by current employees. The reason why organizations hire referrals is because it costs less, is faster, decreases the turnover rate, and produces an overall higher quality employee. Start by building relationships with others that can help you in the interview process. This can be past or present teachers, classmates, or even professors. This can be people that you go to church with or individuals that are in the same community organizations as you. Find people that work in an industry similar to yours and connect with them. Use private email or direct message features in LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram to send a direct message to your contact. Let them know exactly what you are looking for and how they can help you. For example, are you hoping for an informational interview, or would you like to be notified in case they hear of a job opening? Express your thanks to them for the time they're taking to help you get an interview. Finally, be patient with the process. So let's recap the 5 simple strategies to land almost any job interview. Tip number 1, clean up your social profiles. Tip number 2, revitalize your LinkedIn profile. Tip number 3, get your career documents in order. This includes your resume, your cover letter, and your reference sheet. Tip number 4, conduct informational interviews. And then the final tip, number 5, is to network, network, network. So I have a question for you. What have you tried recently that has worked well, or maybe something that hasn't worked well in getting a job interview? Make sure you post your comments below. And if you know someone that can benefit from this video, make sure you share it with them. Go ahead and hit the like button below and subscribe to this channel for more videos just like this. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Hiring managers like to see, and during our okay, perfect, because, but